Have you ever felt overwhelmed trying to keep track of Marvel's tangled timeline, from the multiverse madness to staggered releases? It's easy to lose track. But what if I told you that DC is doing the exact opposite? With a simpler approach, DC Studios is giving fans a refreshing break from the complexity of other cinematic universes. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you're enjoying this. Now, let's talk about the DC Universe's new timeline. Uh, while the Marvel Cinematic Universe presents us with a series of interconnected, sometimes confusing timelines, DC is taking a more straightforward route, and they've already started simplifying things, and soon they'll introduce Superman on July 11th. And James Gunn, a key figure behind DC Studios, recently shared that all DCU movies and shows will be released in chronological order. No more guessing or getting lost in time lapses similar. For now, it's smooth sailing for fans. This decision brings relief to viewers who love to follow a clean timeline. With DC's plan to release movies in order, there's no need to worry about watching episodes out of sequence. It also means that one event will logically lead to the next, reducing narrative confusion. A fan recently asked whether HBO Max would offer a special DC Universe timeline, much like Disney Plus's collections for MCU movies. Gunn's answer was simple. There is no official timeline yet, but releases will come as they are ready, with a few shows featuring flashbacks to fill in the details. Upcoming titles like Season 2 of Peacemaker and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, set for 2026, will follow this easy to understand approach. This clarity is a major win for fans. No longer will you have to scratch your head trying to fit pieces together. And with each new title, we can expect a smooth continuation of the story where one movie or show will naturally flow into the next talk. Comparing this to the MCU, things are a little more complicated. The MCU started with Iron Man in the present day, followed by a trip back in time to World War II with Captain America, the First Avenger. Although most MCU films follow a chronological order, there are always questions. For example, why did Steve Rogers and Bucky take so long to reconnect in the present day? These puzzles can sometimes leave fans scratching their heads. And let's not forget the ongoing dilemma about the best way to watch the MCU. Should you start with Iron Man or go back to the First Avenger? As it turns out, these are minor details, but the real issue is figuring out which TV series are essential to understand the larger plot. DC's simpler approach will likely attract new viewers, making it easier for anyone to jump in. But as with any comic book universe, the complexity could creep in over time, especially as more stories unfold. Who knows? And one day DC's timeline might get as tricky as Marvel's. But for now, fans can enjoy the simplicity. And of course, don't forget, Superman is coming to theaters on July 11th. Mark your calendars. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.